Alright guys, welcome back to Let's Play Terraria. This is Mr. Dr. Professor Jaymix, and I'm here to prescribe you 50 cc's of wedding stories. Yes, you heard it right, wedding stories. This Saturday, it was my sister's wedding. So, as I attended this wedding, I witnessed a lot of things that someone should not ever witness in their lives. One thing being a creepy Russian cameraman, who was the videographer, of course. And why am I going outside? It's dark. Okay. Actually, you know what? I did promise we're gonna go outside. So let's go digging. Let's go digging. So anyways, yes. Said creepy videographer, Russian man. He was very creepy. At one point, he was doing the whole thing where, like, he would take you on his own, and he would just, like, you know, ask you to say best wishes to the bride and groom, etc., etc. And so, I mean, there's nothing weird about that. That's fine. But the way he did it to me was hilarious because we had just finished taking pictures with immediate family. So, like, grandmother, grandfather, mother, father, sister, all siblings, and yeah, that's about it. And so, right after finishing that picture, he grabs my hand and he's like, "Don't worry, just a creepy Russian man, just taking you into a corner." I was like, "What? What are you talking about?" So he so he proceeds to say, "Don't worry about it, no big deal." And he's just like, "Put this in your pocket," and he just puts it in my hand out of nowhere. I'm like, "What the hell is this?" He's like, "Just put it in your pocket, it's alright." Like, "Alright, I trust you, creepy Russian man." So I put it in my pocket, and I had no idea what it is to this point. Still, it was like this black box. I honestly have no idea what it did. But then after that, he put this mic, like, around my collar, so, you know, of course you could hear me. And then he just told me, you know, just quickly say, like, a best wishes thing, good luck to the bride and groom, which would be my sister and her boyfriend, well, current husband now. But, and yeah, but it just, that creeped the shit out of me, dude. I honestly did not expect that, because he just grabs my hand, he's like, "Just follow me into this corner, no big deal, little Russian man." I'm like, "Alright, I trust you, little Russian man." But, anyway, just gonna grab this copper real quick, and zombie, get off me. God damn it. Get out of here. Alright, I'm not sure if that's more silver or copper there. It probably is, but I really don't care at this point. I'm not gonna, whatever. Alright, so let's go a little deeper. Let's see how deep the rabbit hole goes, if you will. Alright, and another thing, during this wedding, a lot of family came over from my dad's side, and they're from, the Caribbean, Trinidad and Tobago. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of that. You can look that up if you want, or not, because you probably don't care. But moving on, yeah, they came up from there, and the language barrier is crazy. Like, they speak English, but it's like such a the accent is insane. Like, at one point, I believe it's my dad's cousin. She's trying to talk to me, and I figured it out at the end, but I'll just tell you for now. Like, she tried to, like, ask me to help her put this, like, bracelet on. It was just a really weird bracelet, and, like, you'd have to get someone else to put it on the way it was set up. So she's asking me to put it on, and for the love of God, I had no idea what she was saying. She's like, she called me, and just some random, like, blur of words came out, and then bracelet, and I was like, what? What did you say? And I swear to God, I had to say, like, what, like 6 times. I had no idea what she was saying. And she points down to the bracelet, and I just, at that point, I guessed, I'm like, okay, you want me to help you put it on? I can do that. I'm very proficient at putting on bracelets. I practice it all the time. But yeah, so I put the bracelet on for her, and she's like, "Thanks." I'm like, "Alright, cool." So that was another story of a language barrier. And then another thing that happened, actually, was, I think it's my dad's, okay, hold on, okay, so my dad's grandfather's my dad's grandfather's nephew, which is my dad's, I have no idea, and I have no idea how he's related to me either. But him, at one point, because before we went to the actual wedding, this is, I believe, Thursday, before the wedding, which was on Saturday. So this is Thursday, and we're having a little get-together at my house, with a couple people over, you know, the family or whatever. I got some iron here. That's good. We need iron to make better armor and better weapons and stuff. Because right now we're only at copper, so you want to make sure you get better armor and stuff. Anyways, moving on. At one point during the party, he actually been over to my house, our house, one time before. This was way back though. I'm 17 now. I believe this is when I was 13, 14. And he didn't think I remembered him at all. So he walks up to me and he grabs me from behind and he's like, and they call me, my actual name is Russell, but in my family they just call me Jerome, which is our last name. I don't know why, don't ask me, I never understood it myself, but people just they call me Jay, Jerome, all sorts of different types of J's and stuff, but you know, that's another story in itself. Anyway, so he comes up behind me and he's like, Jerome, and he said it in that super heavy accent, so I turn around, and he's like, you look different, boy. I'm like, what? Who are you? You know? And just like, how do you respond to that? And he's like, you look different. Everyone's looking at me, expecting me to say something back. He's just like, you look different. I'm like, okay, so do you. People tend to change over the course of 5 to 6 years. You know, like, what do you say to that? And my mom actually got mad at me, and she's like, say hi to your uncle, or whatever he is to me. Say hi to your, I forgot his name at this point. I honestly don't remember, but he's like, say hi. I'm like, yeah, okay. I was getting to it. I don't know who this is, or why he's saying I look different, but okay, thank you. I appreciate the compliment, if it is a compliment. Yeah, he's like, you look different. It's like, alright, what would you like me to say to that? But, yeah, that was one story, that was another one. And then there was one, this is during the same party. I went up to my room to grab a water bottle that I left upstairs because I was dying of thirst, because as you know, it gets really hot, and it was hot out, it was really hot outside that day, and so, yeah. I went to go grab my water bottle, and I just went to check my YouTube real quick. I was just checking videos, make sure everything's uploading properly, because sometimes during the processing it'll like freeze at 99. I'm not sure if you know, but like it'll freeze it. Oh, we found a cave. Yes. Oh, so it'll freeze at 99% processing, and it just won't move for a while. And I'm not sure why it does that, but it was doing that. So, anyways, I was going to check on that. And raining buddies again, people. It's raining buddies. But anyway, so I went to check on that. And as I had put my headset on, just checking everything out, I was gonna just check out a real commentary real quick that I saw that come up by one of my favorite YouTubers. Yeah, so I went to check that out, and like I feel this pinch on my shoulders, and I whip around really quickly, and it's like, I think she's my cousin, or something along those lines, but she just like, creeped into my room. You know, and usually my stairs are pretty, like, squeaky, so I can hear immediately, even with my headset on at full blast, when someone's coming up the stairs, because the top stair is just really squeaky, and I can always hear when people are coming up, which is really good for, you know, you need to turn around quick when you're doing things that you shouldn't be doing. No, I'm just kidding. But, yeah, it's really loud, so I had heard that, and I whip around. Oh, I didn't hear it this time. And she's like, I feel this pinch on my shoulder, and she just creeped into my room, and I was like, holy shit. You know, she scared the shit out of me. Like, what do you want? She's like, she was gonna ask if I had Facebook, but she asked in such the heavy accent that she was like, I had just caught Facebook, and I was like, what? You know, just another the language barrier is just crazy, you know? I had no idea what she was asking, and it's lucky I understood the Facebook part, or I would have been sitting there with this stupid look on my face like, Facebook what? You know? So, those are just a couple stories of the crazy wedding that was going on in my house and wherever place we went. So those were just the first few stories. The next couple episodes are probably going to involve stories of those, so if you don't really care to hear, you know, you probably want to skip the next episode or the next two. And if not, we'll enjoy the wedding stories. But, ooh, what is that? I think that's, topaz? I'm pretty sure it's topaz. Let me just grab this real quick. Yeah, it's topaz. Okay, cool. Let me check out our inventory. We got some iron, some copper. Alright, so let's grab this topaz. I'm probably going to wrap the episode up because, once again, I forgot to check when I started, and I can't go over 15 minutes, so I got to keep an eye on the time. And I was so distracted with my crazy wedding stories that I forgot to do that. So I'm going to end it in about, probably now. What the hell? Okay. So I'm gonna end it now. I thought the bunny had attacked me for a minute. I'm like, what? What the fuck was that? Alright, anyway, so I'm gonna end it here. I'll see you guys next time. TheMrJaymix is out.